Good afternoon, everyone. A while back, I finished reading for the third time one of my all-time favorites, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Is it the best book ever written? Well, it does come out quite a few times in lists of books that are considered must-reads, the best ever written. And you could bet that half the time the title of this book will show up. So that really all depends on what the person that made the list is looking for and whether or not they've read the book, of course. But would it be the best book that you will ever read? Well, that really all depends on whether or not you apply the things that are written in this book to achieve actual noticeable differences for the better in your life. So it is perfectly possible for this to be the best book that you will ever read. The history of this book is pretty interesting. It was written by Dale Carnegie in the middle of the Great Depression. For lack of better terms, he was an expert in the art of human interaction. And this book is unique in the genre of self-help because not only do you help yourself, but you also help others. And by both of you having that kind of interaction, you both can grow. So the book is divided in 4 parts. The first part is called Fundamental Techniques in Handling People. It basically stresses the importance of thinking positively and sharing that positivity to others. The best idea of that part mentions how we as humans have a desire, an innate desire to feel important. I'm talking about food, water, shelter, importance. And by us tapping into that, by us giving people the importance that they deserve, it not only helps them, but it also helps us. The second part of the book segues nicely from the first part, and it's called 6 Ways to Make People Like You. And it talks about 6 specific things that you can do in order to give people the importance that they deserve. The best part of the book mentions how I'm paraphrasing, how instead of putting the spotlight on us, it's best to put the spotlight on others. I know it's tempting in this day and age of social media to go, I, me, give me likes, like, comment, subscribe. I'm kidding. I'll leave that to you to decide. But no, by putting the attention on other people in a genuine and wholesome way, that makes them feel good, especially if they deserve it. The third part of the book is called How to Win People to Your Way of Thinking, and it talks about how to nudge people into doing what you suggest. I know, at face value, this sounds like sociopathic manipulation. This book mentions how everything here must be done with a pure heart and with good intentions, or else it won't work. If you use your powers for evil, if you do everything here with malice in mind, it is not going to help others, and it is not going to help you. I'm talking about if a friend or family member is walking down a path that you know in your heart of hearts is morally wrong. What the best idea in the book is the only way to win a debate is to not get into one. Because if you tell someone, no, don't do it, that is open grounds for a debate, and if they fire back at you, they subconsciously sell that idea more and more to themselves. And that is what you least want to do if you want to change their mind. So this third section talks about different things that you could do positively, constructively, to lure them away from the negative action that they were thinking of doing. The fourth and final part is called Be a Leader. And it basically talks about how to be the ideal dream boss of your dreams. And if you're looking for employment, great minds think alike, and that might be to your benefit. And the best idea of this book, or of that section, when you want someone to do something, do it in a question form. Because it's easy. The worst of bosses just say, do this, do that, do this, do that. Don't be late. But if you phrase it as, hey, can you do XYZ by so-and-so time whenever you have the time in your schedule? Wow. That feels like a choice instead of a command. And people don't like to be ordered. They want to have control of themselves. And a good boss gives a little bit of that control, the feeling of that control, to the employees. Now, whether or not you read the book, it's very important to show consideration to others. We are all having our own fights. We are all in this together. And the only way to make it easier on others is by giving everyone their fair, deserved shot of feeling that importance. But yes, great book. Highly recommend it. It's a must-have if you really are adamant in improving yourself. And it has led me, personally, to a whole bunch of other self-help books that have helped me out in other regards. And maybe they'll help you out in other regards if you take the first stepping stone. So have a good one. Take care. Kick ass.